Good afternoon. This is Roland Cox with the update edition of the news on July the 16th of 2020. I extended my driveway about a week ago. I think it was a week ago Thursday. This is a 9-yard pour, and it was really easy because I had help Jackson and Daniel to float the edges and keep things moving around for me. It was poured at 6 o'clock, and we were done by noon with 2 hours of retarder. That's because this was a cooler day, about 85, and also because it's more than 50% shaded. And I left the forms intact so that I can add to it fairly soon. I auditioned for a movie called Mayberry Man online, and that's going to be filmed in September in Mount Airy, North Carolina. It pays $200 a day. I auditioned for the part of an old man over 60, a store proprietor with a slow southern accent, and a few lines with the lead, who is, instead of a traffic fine, is sentenced to a week at Mayberry Days. Good afternoon. Is there something I can help you with? What tourists? Son, Mayberry's been around a lot longer than they show. I suppose at some point in anyone's life, things get a little bit complicated, mostly by our own doing, and that's when we start to look at our past. Mayberry and the show, they remind us of that time in our lives when things were simpler, when folks were friendlier to one another, when just lying in the grass, looking up at the clouds as they move across the sky was enough. You see, Mayberry is not just a place, it's a state of mind. It's in Georgia, it's in Indiana, heck, it's even out there in California. It's anywhere where folks treat each other with the dignity given them by their Creator. It's about looking beyond ourselves. Were you looking for something in particular, son? Goodbye, Mr. Stone. Now let's take a walk and look at Richard's garden. These trucks that you see in the background from PG&E are making Richard money. There's about 9 of them, $25 a piece per day. Richard put in this gate, and this gate goes all around the back of the property and closes it off for Eden and for the chickens. Outside the kitchen door, this is Eden's play area now. There was a lot of hay brought in for these chickens. They've got their own housing. Another area of shade here. Irrigation system that Richard has set up for the garden out here. I don't know what these things are. And this here is really coming along. The botanists among us might know what some of this is. Richard knows. But we're going to be quite well supplied, and this stuff is growing. There's fertilizer, proper nutrients, and everything. Here's the other end of the fencing just outside the kitchen, and you can see where that fencing runs right up the hill. I poured this sidewalk for Posey to access back and forth to the house so she can come up and play the piano, and she can take the scooter and then the chairlift up the stairs. On the veranda there is some materials for roofing that Richard bought for Woodley to re-roof Posey's house. we have? A harmonica.
Here, what else did Grandpa get you? Thank you. Yeah, here, you want to do your puzzle? We'll do it right here on here. How about that?
Now I sort of made a box that might last a couple of times with a Velcro thing to hold that in.
Yeah. Here. Wow. Is this your alphabet?
You need to learn to name those letters. You can probably already do that somewhat and place them where they go. Okay. So what is this? What is this?
7, 8, 9.
Oh, these are your letters, not your numbers, babe.
I, J,
6,
K, L, L, M, N, O,
what next?
P,
What next?
Q,
What next?
R,
What next?
S, T,
What next?
T, U,
What
V,
next?
V, W, X, Y, Z.
Here's Daddy.
There's
Here
Daddy.
comes Daddy.
Richard, was there any other mail?
Here's
Cheese, huh?
Yep, turn it around. Good job. X, Z, and Y. We did it. Other way.
Does it work?
Is it this way? Blow hard.